What's up folks, welcome back to Street Notes. Today's video is a bit more of a serious subject. There was a small demonstration protesting the war in Ukraine in downtown Colorado Springs, and I think that this kind of event is important and it's worth documenting. I'm not going to do the voiceover again this week, but I'll let the footage run and I will talk about the photos when I get to the end of the video. Now, as you can see in the video, it was a small demonstration and it was contained on the corner of the park in downtown Colorado Springs. Now, immediately one of the first things I noticed was this guy who held up his flag the entire time I was there. And as I walked around and tried to find some compositions, this was one of the first photos that I liked. The lady on the left was holding a sign that said "Stop Putin." She's talking to another woman who has a sort of butterfly shaped sign with a peace symbol in the middle of it, and obviously it's painted in Ukrainian colours. And then there's the guy holding the Ukrainian flag, and I think these things tie well together. And at first I thought the composition wasn't very good because there was maybe too much space on the right hand side. However, I do quite like this person whose silhouette is sort of contained within that blue bubble thing. It's a fountain in the background. On the downside, it does have an overlapping subject. There's kind of two people in that corner. However, overall, I do quite like this picture. The next thing at kind of the center of the demonstration were these three people who were singing some Ukrainian songs while holding up their signs as well. And as best I could, I tried to include all the signs as well as the people singing and playing the guitar. I think this conveys kind of a peaceful protest feeling. I do wish though that I hadn't cut off the sign on the left hand side. I think badly cut off words are just distracting and kind of detract from the images. In this next picture, I had pretty much the same problem. I cut the signs off so you can't fully read them, or they're just slightly awkwardly cropped. However, I do like the guy who's mid-sentence in the corner, and I managed to get the other guy still holding his flag up in the background there. Now finally, I think this was my favourite picture of the protest, was this kid who was holding his sign up, standing sort of in the same place where I took the first picture that I liked. We still have the guy with the Ukrainian flag in the background. I tried to include it more in later pictures, but I don't know if the kid moved or the light changed or something, and this was the one that I liked better. And really I find that my eye is just drawn to this kid who's kind of front and centre, and they're very solemnly just kind of looking at the camera. It could also probably be argued that this picture's not well composed because the sides of the frame aren't really doing anything for it. That would be a fair criticism. It could maybe have been a vertical picture. I like this picture. So anyways, I will leave it at that for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop me a comment down below, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.